You know, Angel Reese doesn't like Caitlin Clark. Go back to when she won a national title. She didn't celebrate with her teammates. She mocked Caitlin Clark. So there's jealousy there. I certainly see that with her. I don't know about the league. I think Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark. She thinks she's, the reason why this is all happening here. Caitlin Clark was going to get eyeballs whether she played against Angel Reese in LSU or not, because we had not seen anything like.
Dan Patrick has sparked major debate in women's basketball by calling out Angel Reese. On his show, he claimed that Reese is envious of Caitlin Clark's undeniable influence in the WNBA. The controversy started when Reese suggested that she is the main reason fans are tuning in, rather than Clark. Patrick didn't hold back. He pointed to Clark gracing the cover of Time magazine, a milestone that very few athletes, especially rookies, reach. His point was straightforward. The league's current surge in popularity is largely due to Clark's transformative impact. When people question why not Reese, the answer seems obvious. Clark's stats, visibility, and overall influence outshine everyone else. Ultimately, this tension reflects a classic rivalry between rising stars, competing not just in basketball but in cultural significance. As Patrick emphasized, the spotlight currently belongs to Clark.
By this, but there's nothing wrong with admitting that you watch a sport because of one singular person. People watched golf because of Tiger.
That moment carries far more significance than it appears. It underscores the way recognition functions in women's sports. Caitlin Clark didn't simply enter the WNBA, she transformed it, much like Gretzky revolutionized hockey. Yet the tension surrounding her goes beyond basketball. It reflects how fame is changing, how acknowledgement is evolving, and how women's basketball is stepping into a daring, new era. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me.
Patrick noticed something intriguing. Angel Reese had her own perspective on Caitlin Clark's growing fame. While most attention has focused on Clark's influence on viewership, Reese argued differently. She claimed that she is the driving force behind the spike in fans and ratings, implying that the spotlight should shine on her just as much, or even more, than on Clark.
She's benefited. The WNBA has benefited from Caitlin Clark and the publicity. She's the one who has to answer these questions.
In basketball, fans are showing up in droves. Arenas are sold out. Celebrities are attending games, all for a single matchup. Looking at that, I'm willing to embrace the bad guy role and carry that responsibility for my teammates. I know that in the long run, I'll be remembered. 20 years from now, I want people to recognize that the rise of women's basketball isn't just because of one player, it's also because of me. And I want everyone to understand that.
Now, you can't factor in that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese don't have a good relationship, and Angel Reese has mocked Caitlin Clark, has roughed up Caitlin Clark.
Patrick didn't miss a beat. He noticed what seemed like a calculated sidestep by Angel Reese. In a post-game interview, when asked about Caitlin Clark setting attendance records, Reese didn't acknowledge Clark's achievement. Instead, she quickly turned the spotlight onto herself. Patrick highlighted that this wasn't accidental. He framed it as part of a recurring pattern. Reese regularly downplays Clark's contribution to the league's growth while promoting her own story, and as Patrick argued, that sends a clear message.
Mistake about it, Caitlin Clark is the reason why everybody has an opinion on what happened in that game.
Patrick explained it clearly. Angel Reese appears to be struggling with Caitlin Clark's rapid transformation of the WNBA. Since Clark's arrival, arenas have been selling out, TV ratings have hit record highs, and media attention has been relentless. For Reese, who has also been trying to position herself as the league's face, this sudden shift in the spotlight is challenging. As Patrick emphasized, the tension goes beyond personal rivalry. It's about who is shaping the next era of the league.
WNBA has been around a couple of decades, and people didn't notice the game. They're noticing it now. Well, that's because of Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. Angel Reese has played a role in this, and she's a very good player. But there's nothing about her game that's really interesting that is going to translate to people who may not watch the WNBA, may not care about basketball. She is a social media star.
Patrick emphasized that this isn't a coincidence. He pointed to multiple instances where Angel Reese appeared to take credit for the WNBA's growing popularity. After a sold-out game in Chicago, Reese attributed the turnout to her social media influence. Yet the data told a different story. Attendance spikes followed Caitlin Clark's draft. Patrick compared the situation to a chess match. Clark's fame grows organically, while Reese responds with calculated moves to redirect attention onto herself.
Angel Reese stays in the news. If Angel Reese was going into the WNBA and Caitlin Clark, no one would care. She'd be like, oh, okay, that woman's really good on the offensive boards. I mean,
Patrick summed it up neatly. Reese is maneuvering like a chess player on social media, while Clark dominates on the basketball court. He described Reese as a shrewd media strategist, fully aware of how to generate headlines and stir conversation. Meanwhile, Clark stays focused on her performance, letting her game do the talking. According to Patrick, Reese recognizes the value of this rivalry. By staying in the public eye through controversy or clever remarks, she boosts her brand, knowing that maintaining visibility is just as crucial as what happens on the court.
Caitlin got all of this exposure. She's getting endorsements because she's unique. It's like Steph Curry's unique, Tiger Woods' unique. Not everybody gets it just because, hey, I put in 10 years in the WNBA or the PGA Tour or the NBA. It doesn't work that way. It's supply and demand. Do they want to buy your shoes or do they not? Do they want to play your basketball? Do they want to play with the Wilson? I mean, that's...
Patrick sees the situation clearly. Reese has deliberately embraced the villain role, which is a clever branding strategy. By positioning herself as Clark's foil, she creates a contrast that keeps both players in the spotlight. Patrick emphasizes that this isn't mere drama. It's a calculated approach. Clark attracts fans purely through her basketball talent, which is rare. Instead of trying to outshine Clark solely on the court, Reese is carving her own path, leveraging her image and attitude to maintain relevance alongside Clark.
Angel Reese wants to be Draymond Green. She's more Dylan Brooks. Like, she's trying to be an instigator. She goes out of her way to criticize Caitlin Clark. So if you factor all of this in, that's when people have opinions that aren't...
Patrick's analysis underscores a key point. Clark doesn't rely on controversy to stand out. Her on-court talent speaks for itself. Reese, by contrast, has cultivated her platform by shaping her persona and stoking the rivalry. While Reese is clearly talented, Patrick suggests her rise to fame depends more on her image and the drama around her, whereas Clark's influence comes purely from her basketball skills.
Up across the head, and they will go to the monitor to review this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Patrick compared Angel Reese to Draymond Green, highlighting a deliberate strategy in her career. He noted that Reese seems to be modeling herself after Green, who is known for his controversial, bad guy persona in the NBA. Like Green, Reese appears to use off-court drama to enhance her brand, rather than relying solely on her gameplay to make an impact. Patrick emphasized that Reese intentionally cultivates this villain image, often targeting Caitlin Clark. He pointed to specific incidents on the court, like when Reese appeared to strike Clark during a block attempt, as part of a broader pattern of physical intimidation, reinforcing her role as the instigator in women's basketball. Patrick emphasizes that Reese's adoption of the villain persona is a deliberate career strategy, much like Draymond Green in the NBA, who has built his brand through controversy. By positioning herself as Clark's foil, Reese ensures she remains a central figure in discussions about the future of women's basketball. This approach boosts her marketability, opening doors to endorsements and media opportunities in a league where visibility drives success. While embracing the villain role brings attention and fame, it can also overshadow an athlete's true talents. Just as Green's technical fouls sometimes distract from his defensive skills, Reese's confrontational style may divert focus from her abilities in rebounding and scoring. Patrick notes that Reese intentionally casts herself as the antagonist to Clark's more positive image, leveraging their rivalry to amplify her visibility and capitalize on the buzz Clark generates.